everybody. Welcome back to Terminology Thursday. Sara Fuller with Midwest Family Lending.
And Mike Taylor with Remax Precision.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us, you guys. Today I wanted to ask Mike something that I had a client call me on. And I said, I know about this much of it, but Mike is the expert, so let's call Mike. And what it was is somebody doing their due diligence and getting pre-approved before getting ready to list their house.
Sure.
But because the market is so hot right now, they didn't know whether to list their house or buy because they don't want to miss out on this house, but they need to sell their house. So how does that all work?
Sure. And that is a conversation that I am having daily with people right now.
I bet.
In fact, I really believe that there's an awful lot of sellers today that are holding off on listing their house because they're worried about finding the house they're going to move into.
Yes.
So it's kind of that self-fulfilling prophecy with what's happening in the market, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So one of the things I've been talking with a lot of people about is to put an addendum together.
Okay.
That allows them to a certain amount of time. Okay. And that can be subjective.
Okay.
Depending on the buyer, to find and secure their home of choice.
Oh.
So a lot of times agents will talk about, oh, well, no problem, we'll just make this subject to HOC. Okay. Again, that's one of those jargon things, home of choice.
HOC. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So basically we have an addendum that we've already put together here that talks about this. And it gives you a certain amount of time to find that home that you're going to move into after accepting a purchase agreement on the sale of your current
house.
Okay. Usually that's a couple of weeks. Okay. It also puts some definitions about how quickly you're expected to close once you find that. So it's not an open-ended thing.
Right. Not till whenever.
Yeah. There's some definite limits to it. So how quickly we need to act on it, and then once we find it, how quickly we're expected to close. So usually that is about that 30 to 45 day window, which we're kind of trying to push out closer to that 45 because trying to close right now in 30 days is a bit hard.
Appraisers are busy. There's some cogs in the wheel in appraisals. One of the things we've talked about in other videos, they're busy, and sometimes it all takes all the pieces.
It might take 3 or 4 weeks to even get the appraiser to the house.
Absolutely.
And if we're trying to close in 30 days, that's a little difficult. Important part of it.
So this is good. So you said about 2 weeks, as far as, is that a normal time period to put on something like this?
Sure, it is. Of course, buyers have to agree to it. So there's a little bit of negotiating about what the time frame is.
Yeah.
And there's even language in here that what happens if we get to the end of that 2-week period.
Yes.
And we haven't found something.
Yep.
Does the sale of the house become null and void? Do we extend it a certain amount of time? We try to look at all the different contingencies, but I will tell you, with as busy as the market is right now, it's impossible to cover every possible contingency out there. It's incredibly hard to do. So if you want to talk through some of that about how to do home of choice as a seller so you can go ahead and get your home on the market now while the market's hot. So guys, thank you. I hope that helps a little bit. If you have specific questions, reach out to us. We're more than happy to walk through any scenario with you. You can give us a call. You can shoot an email.
Or carrier pigeon.
That's right. Or even smoke signal. I mean, we talked about that one too. But we keep coming back to the carrier pigeon.
I know, we do. It will happen.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope this helps. If you do have terms that you want us to cover, reach out to us. Let us know. But thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, you guys. Have a good week.
Have a good one.